Lewis Hamilton didn't just dominate Formula One tracks, he dominated headlines with his love life too. In our last video, we revealed some of the most loved and hated women who captured the 7-time world champion's heart. But we're not done yet, because there are more relationships that had fans either cheering them on or wishing they'd never happened. These are the most loved and most hated Lewis Hamilton girlfriends Part 2. And trust me, some of these will surprise you. Let's start on a high note, because Danielle Lloyd represents everything fans love about a celebrity romance: pure, simple, and drama-free. That's when he met model and TV personality Danielle Lloyd in a nightclub, and honestly, it sounds like something straight out of a fairy tale. We were both out with friends, but there was a bit of a spark, and we swapped numbers. Danielle told the Daily Mail back in 2007, confirming they dated for about 6 months. After that, I went back to Liverpool and he lived in London, but we stayed in touch. What made this relationship so beloved by fans was its innocence. There was no scandal, no messy breakup plastered across tabloids, no social media drama. Just two young people who genuinely liked each other, but realized the distance and their careers made it impossible to continue. The romance ended amicably, and they remained friends afterward. And here's the kicker. Lewis even showed up to support Danielle when she was crowned Miss England in 2004, 2 years after their breakup. That's the kind of wholesome, supportive energy that makes fans root for both parties. But not every relationship in Lewis Hamilton's past has that sweet, nostalgic glow. While Danielle represented innocent young love, some women who came into his life later would face an entirely different reception from fans. And one of them sparked controversy that still gets people talking today. I'm talking about Nicki Minaj. It was 2018, and Lewis Hamilton is a 4-time world champion at the peak of his powers. And suddenly, he's spotted sitting front row at New York Fashion Week with none other than the queen of rap herself, Nicki Minaj. The paparazzi went absolutely crazy, and social media exploded with speculation. As if being photographed together wasn't enough to send fans into a frenzy, Lewis and Nicki started sharing pictures of each other on social media. Lewis would post a picture, Nicki would drop a fire emoji and a suggestive comment. Nicki would share something, and Lewis would be right there in the comments hyping her up. But here's where things get messy. Despite all the rumors, all the photos, all the very public flirting that millions of people could see, the relationship was never officially confirmed. Not by Lewis, not by Nicki, not by anyone in their camps.
I don't have a boy. Look, I'm just chilling.
The backlash was immediate and brutal. Is this even real or just a publicity stunt? Became the question on everyone's lips. Some fans accused both of them of using each other for clout. Lewis wanted to expand his brand into the hip-hop world, and Nicki wanted to tap into the sports demographic. Now, after all that chaos and speculation with Nicki, you'd think Lewis would want to keep his next relationship low-key and drama-free, right? Well, let me rewind a bit. Because before the Nicki Minaj drama even happened, Lewis had already mastered the art of keeping things fun and playful with British pop star Rita Ora. Here's the thing about Rita and Lewis. Just like with Nicki, they never officially confirmed their relationship.
Are you dating Lewis Hamilton? Can you confirm? You and Lewis Hamilton, are you an item?
The vibe was completely different. Where the Nicki situation felt like a calculated publicity move, Rita and Lewis felt genuine, carefree, and honestly just fun to watch. In 2016, the pair took a luxury holiday on Montenegro together, and the paparazzi photos that came out were pure gold. We're talking about them messing around by the pool, spraying each other with a hose like teenagers, laughing and having the time of their lives. There was no posing for the cameras, no manufactured Instagram moments, just two successful people enjoying each other's company without overthinking it. But what really won fans over was when Rita attended the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix with Lewis that same year. She wasn't just there as arm candy or for a photo op. She was integrated into his world. She even took a picture with his mom, Carmen Larbalestier, which is huge because Lewis is incredibly close with his mother. But if you thought Lewis had found his formula for keeping relationships fun and drama-free after Rita, think again. Because just a year earlier, in 2015, Lewis had a connection that left fans rolling their eyes so hard they practically saw the back of their skulls. I'm talking about Gigi Hadid. And let me tell you, this rumored romance had all the authenticity of a staged paparazzi photo, which, coincidentally, is exactly how fans found out about it. Following his split from his long-term girlfriend, Nicole Scherzinger, a breakup that genuinely hurt fans because they'd been rooting for that relationship for years, Lewis was suddenly spotted with supermodel Gigi Hadid on several occasions in May 2015. But here's the problem. It felt fake from the start. The sightings were too convenient, too perfectly timed, too obviously orchestrated for the cameras. Fans who had just watched Lewis go through an emotional breakup with Nicole weren't buying this new connection for a second. It reeked of PR, of two teams trying to generate buzz by putting their clients together in the same frame. Nothing was ever confirmed. But the difference here was painfully obvious. There was no chemistry, no substance, no genuine moments that made you believe anything real was happening. Fans absolutely hated this rumored romance, and the reactions were brutal. If you remember from part 1 of this series, Lewis had a similar situation with Kendall Jenner that fans dismissed as pure Hollywood PR nonsense. Well, Gigi got the exact same treatment, if not worse. Now, after all these fleeting rumors and manufactured moments, you'd think Lewis would eventually find someone who could capture his attention for more than just a tabloid news cycle. It's 2023, and Shakira had just gone through one of the most public, most painful breakups in recent celebrity history. Her ex, Gerard Piqué, the Barcelona footballer, had cheated on her, and she'd channeled all that hurt into absolutely savage diss tracks that dominated the charts. The world was rallying behind Shakira, and she deserved someone who would treat her right. Enter Lewis Hamilton. Back in 2023, Shakira and Lewis hung out on a few occasions, and fans immediately started connecting the dots. But what really sent the internet into a frenzy was when Shakira flew all the way to Barcelona. Yes, the same city where her ex played football, to watch Lewis compete at the Spanish Grand Prix. The symbolism wasn't lost on anyone. What made this rumored romance so beloved, even though it was never confirmed, was the narrative behind it. Fans saw it as poetic justice. Shakira, who'd been betrayed and humiliated, deserved to be with someone like Lewis, a global icon, a gentleman, someone who carries himself with class and respect. And Lewis, who'd been through his own share of public relationships and breakups, seemed like he'd finally found someone on his level. So, there you have it, part 2 of the most loved and most hated Lewis Hamilton girlfriends. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, because who knows, maybe we'll need a part 3 when Lewis finds his next connection.